Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena back on our wish list account. That is right, 25-32. We are halfway through 25 at this point. Still 18 days in, guys. So going through the Unstoppable, this is what we've been using, kind of tracking this. We are at 18 days on the reset. We're going to be at 19, trying to get some more heroes for the Abyssal Expedition that is coming up. So overall, I pushed through quite a bit of the Peaks of Time, guys. We actually have only one of these left with the Burning Woods, the Wandering Bloom. You can see we went through and I think I did 2 or 3 more of these today. In addition, we got the reset for the Arcane Labyrinth. We are saving up for Robin. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like he's super effective in any of the game modes we've seen as of right now. Abyssal Expedition is yet to be seen if we're going to see a lot of utility in there. Now, we also went through the King's Tower. I pushed a lot of floors. We're still maximized in the Forsaken Necropolis. But in here, guys, we got a lot of stones out of all of those Voyages of Times, or those Peaks of Times. 5 stones here, and we finally get Peanut. The Peanut is unlocked. Now remember, I've also been farming up a lot of, who do we get? Chimera, we get Solus. So overall, just some food. But overall, we've been farming a lot of faction scrolls. So out of that Peaks of Time, it does give you a lot of faction scrolls. Want to do the summons, and we've also gotten the point of getting Ivan kind of built out a little bit higher. We just need food for Ivan, and 1 additional copy will be able to build him. Also taking him to a plus 30, gonna put furniture on him, gonna put engraving on him to really carry Damon. Now, all that we're really waiting for, guys, is we need a couple more heroes. We need to get 1 more that is at the Mythic or the Mythic Plus to take him to 180, which will allow us to actually take Damon over this 200 level in progressing with him through the content. So let's go ahead, let's build these out a little bit. And some of those I might actually use for food. Chimera, Solus, a lot of those. And I wanted to make sure that we got the summons in here because I have 36 scrolls. But before this resets, because this is actually going to go back on its regular rotation, I don't want to spend any more diamonds in here. But there's a copy of Oden, guys. Now, Oden, we already do have Ascended. But can we get another Elite? And can we get a copy of Ivan? Still been looking. Maybe this is it, guys. It is Silas. We do have 2 copies of Silas already. So that does bring us a little bit closer on those copies, but there is a couple more copies of Graveborn, another copy of Eden. Because again, looking here, I want to build out Grez. We want to build out Silas. Only have 2 copies of Silas, but we do have 4 copies of Grez already. And if we have 2 of Eden, we can actually build up. And I still want to see if we can get Ivan, guys. If we can get another copy of Ivan, we could actually build them up a little bit more. So maybe, just maybe, as we continue to get those, and then we're going to be all in for Grez. Once we have Ivan built up to where we want to, again, I have the engraving mats for him, but I do want to get him to the point that we can build him up a little bit higher. So that is all of our scrolls, companion points we even already used. This one, we have 25 days. Couple more summons here, guys. I'm hoping that we can see an Elite. Maybe we'll see an Awaken. We are still 0 for forever for our Awakened heroes. And again, not even Elite hero right there, but we do get 1 card. And I believe we do have 2 summons. We got 2 more Stargazer scrolls. Here's a copy of Isabella, not really going to do much for us. And then we do have 2 more of our Stargazer scrolls to build them out a little bit further. But there are some more Graveborn heroes. It looks like another Elite plus Naru. But let's see if possibly we could get another copy of Liberta, which we do not. But you know what? We got some more essence out of there. And we also did get some more of the Dur's artifact fragments. This point of the game, they make a difference. Honestly, I'm building them up a little bit further. So we have 33 here. I don't think that's going to be enough to take Ivan any higher. I think we need 40 at this point, guys, to actually build up Ivan a little bit higher. But again, 18 days in, we've been making a lot of progression. Now in here, again, we got that copy of Solus. We need some more copies of Tricia. We're just going to have to sit on this right now. Lightbearers, unfortunately, we are still stuck with our double Legendary Plus. And even here, guys, we do have 1, but still to this day, we do not have 2 Elite Plus copies of someone to actually take them up much higher. Might have to swap up some summons, might have to go in here and build some out. But again, we have 4 copies of Grez. We do have the food here with Viden, and we do have the food with Naru. Again, I would love to see building up Ivan a little bit further. And then Silas, we do need a couple more. But you know what? Because we could use 2 to build up Grez a little bit. And I'm thinking Isabella in this case. But then we don't have 3 more. Essentially, I was going to use 1, 2, 3. Because if we use both these copies, which I know eventually we'll build them, but that'll take us to Legendary Plus, which is going to be food for Ivan. That way, when we do get that 1 copy of Ivan, but even here, as I have Sylvana, well, no, we have a Naru too. Even though it's not going to take him up all the way, but I think I'm going to save it. Now, the logic behind this is if we're getting more copies of heroes that we are not going to build, just like we've seen with Isabella and Chimera, we can actually build them out a little further. Because even if I got, let's say, another copy of Theowen, I could use some food and save the rest of that to get the rest of our build. But Mythic Plus right there on Ivan, again, we want to get another copy, get him to Ascended. We want to get another copy and put the engraving on there. But we know we're going to build Silas. We know we're going to build Grez. We're just going to need food. And you know what? I'm thinking for the tower, I'm just going to use both of these. Because we're going to get more food, and we already have all 4 of those copies. And I have actually been using Grez as he sits today. But again, we have the double copies right now, so we just need food on this account. Again, that is where we are absolutely stuck with, guys, is just getting more food for these heroes. But that does take him to Elite Plus. But again, that isn't going to be enough to take him higher because we're still stuck. We still need another mythic hero. We need our 5th mythic in here. Take this a little bit higher, and we're still building on some essence. Even here, guys, we're close now to getting him. We need another 6,000 in there, and we'll take Ivan up to 200, or Oden, either way. Based on the build, again, no more resources, and then we do have the plus 30, or we have a lot of the primordial emblems that we're already saving. And again, looking at these guys, we have 6,000 of these. We have 384, so not too many cores, but overall, let's do a couple more furniture summons in here, guys. We're already at 10,000. Maybe we can pull this 3rd piece for Damon. And there is a copy for Orin. I will take that one as well. That's not a bad choice at all. We'll go ahead, we'll sell this one. And of course, we can't auto-equip yet, but that does give us the first mythic piece for him. And I was hoping, again, that we would pull that mythic piece for Damon so we could actually finish him out. And we do not have enough to do anything at this point. So we're going to just have to save those 2,000 there. And I even think here, or with the beasts, I don't think we have anything else either. I don't think we're at the point of having these, as many summons as we do, guys. We still need a lot more heroes. We absolutely need a lot more heroes, and flying through the content so far. Super, super excited to see how fast we've been going through here. And I'm hoping with Ivan being a little bit higher, little stronger shield in there, that we'll be able to finish out 25 at this point, get a little bit more essence, level him up. We also do have a stone, which I believe we cannot use at this point. Both of those, or actually all 4 of these guys already have the tier stones, just need some of those swap scrolls. Very cool. Very cool. We're making a lot more progression through those thrilling voyages as well. In 25-32, I think Ivan is going to be the game changer, guys, as we continue to build him out, as we get him a little bit further. I feel like we're going to get a little bit more essence even out of the store. With the reset, pushing the tower a little bit further now that we have a couple stronger heroes. Now, also remember, guys, you have to save some of your resources in here. And that's essentially what we're doing right now because of the exchange for Robin Hood. So we're going to wait. We're going to see exactly what the exchange for Robin Hood looks like. Beast Grounds, we have 127. Guys, we've gotten lucky with 3 copies of the seal already. I was trying to get a copy of the Radish. There's another copy of the seal that gives us 4 already. And it seems like we are just kind of power leveling the seal here. So looking here, HP attack is what, 1.7. I think this one's way stronger. No, it is not. I'm gonna have to try putting in the seal, guys. We already have the seal at level 4, and making progression in here has been incredibly difficult. I've been going through and swapping out Orin and a couple other heroes, but I feel like Damon with a much stronger shield in there is going to make a difference. I think we can get through here. Might have to change it up a little. I've been going back and forth with Orin, using Brutus, using Leica, figuring out exactly what's going to work in here till we get some of these heroes much, much higher. Even Oberyn back there with the crowd control aspect. But even here, we need to take down some of these targets much faster than we are. But all right, guys, so that'll do it for today's summons. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.